All right, so it is March 30th because I got the date wrong on the last one. We're at it again, yet once again. But this time, it is a tournament, but this one is more fun than it is for points or anything. I'll show you in a second. Sorry, I threw a couple test throws on this one. So, forehands worked out pretty good. Hopefully we can duplicate it when place time starts. My tee time is about 10:45. So we are in just north of Sperryville, Virginia. Little Washington Winery, Jenkins Mountain Disc Golf Course. This is the place that got me interested in playing tournaments. I had been playing recreational wise as I traveled with the motorsport stuff I did when I first started. And one of the first tournaments I got to photograph for disc golf was this one because I come out here to play it and there was a tournament going on, so I just followed people around and took some pictures for them. All right, so the next tournament's come up. I did two last year. There was one at the end of the year I had to bail on, and unfortunately I signed up for it, but I couldn't make it work. It was real rainy, real muddy. My knee was bothering me real bad, so I didn't want to risk messing anything up. So right now we're taking a walk. So one round today, start out at 10:45. We all start from T1. On 17 here, I'm just walking around. They're gonna start teeing off, so I'm getting off the course. So March 30th, day before Easter. I'm not throwing on this one. We're just gonna walk together. We might be throwing from these pads, so see where them trees are. There's a place called BFE on the other side of it, and that's where the basket is. So you got to go all the way up there. You got to go left. You're gonna walk with me as we go up here. So open air, beautiful signs, beautiful place. I love this course. I love the people. I love the event. I like the way they run the events. We get cool little player packs, but it's just the feel of it here. I mean, we got obviously a nice sunrise, but it's built onto a winery. So we're gonna play 18. Again, I go off at 10:45. I think I'll double check, make sure so I'm not late. I've already checked in, and we play 18, and it is what it is. Do or die. One round. That's all we get on this one. And it's to stagger this, shotgun it. In my opinion, it's not really fair. I think the tee time option is best here. Because if I had to start on 17, I'd be pissed. Because this is a tough hole. If you can par this one, so, all right. Short pad, long pad. So usually what I do is I try to plant one right along here. So, and then these trees are thin. So I try to get from back here, I try to get up on this hill right in this area here. The last couple times I threw here, I managed to get it up by these trees, and which you can make it work. Now on up that hill, right where my finger's pointing up there, my approach today is try to get one at least along here, jam one up there so I can hook it. My goal is just to try to par this. I've never parred this particular hole. So we're going to try to get par on it, or at least a bogey. So I try to avoid a double. I think my best round out here is +4. I think that was my best round out here. So we're going to try to beat that at least, if nothing else. So your second shot, if you throw up here, you've got to take a right turn down a real steep hill. With this being thin, I do have a couple discs I'm going to put in my bag that if I do shank the piss out of it and we end up shankopotamus land over here, then I'll do an aggressive shot straight through them trees. But when you're into May, June, July, August, you're not pulling it off. This is a wall of crap. So this bush here is OB. So I'm playing MA3, and like I said, I love the course. I'm gonna take a cut through off 17, go back towards the backside, show you a little bit of that. All right, so my second shot, hopefully I can get it up around this pole here. Ideally, from back at that tree line, if I can pull some power out of it and keep it up around here. That's my car. then what that's going to do is, oh, they moved the basket up. Oh, thank God. So is to get you down here. They pulled the basket up. The basket's not in the long position. Oh, thank God. Oh, no, I'm sorry. It's in the right position. I'm sorry. No, they didn't move it. Okay, so it just looks different without all the leaves. So if I can get my second shot up here, let me walk back here real quick. So first shot from around the corner, get it down there. Anywhere up here, I'd be happy with my second shot. Third shot, I do an aggressive forehand, try to hook it in there. You do have an option to come up here. The problem is you have to put too much height on it to clear these little skinny dead trees right here. Excuse me. You can go high here, but the problem is you're going to put too much height, and you'll see where the basket is here. So if you go up here, you're going to dive off left, and you really can't go aggressive even with the dead or the leaves off of it. You got a thick mow of crap there, unless you can thread that little opening there, which I don't have a high percentage of doing that. I'm better off using a soft forehand zone or even a judge and hooking this corner and getting this slide in there. But the problem with that on this one, and my goal on this one is just get par, is you got all these rocks and you can end up in this crap. But there is a bunch of rocks in this ground, which you probably can't see in the video, but they'll put the brakes on a disc in a heartbeat. So, and if you can get enough hook to it here, you got to be careful not to put too much heat on it, because it'll skip on you and go flying, because it did that on me one year. So 17. We're going to try to at least par it, if nothing else. And we'll see what's going on. I've had some discs that have been consistent for me the past couple tournaments, so we're going to stay with what's been working. My putting is still a little off, so hopefully that will come around. And we'll see what we can do. 18. On 18, this throws back towards 1. This is a short pad. I don't know if we're throwing from this one or not. You have to go out that big tree down there, drop it in the fairway, and then get it up the hill. It's not too bad from the short pad, but if you're throwing from this long one back here, which we might be throwing from, you have to go down this little bridge. All this is OB, and oh hell with it, I'll just walk up there and show you. It makes for a tight opening, so if you're not good at doing power drive and controlling it, you can get yourself in trouble. So let me walk over here, I'll show you. This time of year though, we got less leaves to deal with, so. All right, so what we got to do here, so from here, a totally different shot. See all them white markers? So now the last time I did it from this pad, which I had to play once, I drove it as hard as I could and it went left on me, but it went deep. So I would probably draw slight left, put a little more power to it, and try to punch through the trees there. Use a Mamba so it hooks right on me. I'd probably use a Star Mamba. The halo would be a little too aggressive at the end. And try to hook that corner, because I've got enough distance with a Star Mamba to hold that distance to that first tree cluster. And the disc will naturally pull right, and that should get me to clear that. If I go too far though, it puts some 2 trees in place. So it's a tough shot from here. So, but that's 18. It's 475. It's just got a lot of crap and some OB to deal with. This is beautiful scenery. And love the course, and love the people, love the tournament, like I said at the beginning of this mess. And we're going to have some fun today. So, all right, I'm going to grab a couple pictures before the course gets busy, because you're going to have people tee it off here in a little bit. And I'll come back after we're done, let you know what happens. So hopefully I can at least place well. If not, let's do better than a +4. Love you guys, love you gals. For 1 or 2 videos today. All right, let's go see what we can do. Let's throw some plastic.